And we are live.
What's going on, sexy people? Welcome back to Checkpoint. Screw the opening line. We still don't have one. This is a sleek, sexy, weekly gaming news roundup from yours truly, James Walmer, as well as my co-host of the century, Vincent DeSantis.
Wow,
Before we get into it, we have our Discord down below. Don't forget to follow us on Twitch if you're watching on Twitch. And if you're watching this on YouTube, the morning after, 9 a.m. Friday PST. Don't forget to subscribe.
That's right.
Finn, how are you?
Dude, I'm doing phenomenal. I'm having an absolutely incredible day. You know, homework, school, it happens, but I had a great stream today. We've been having just lots of love from the community today. Shout out these people. All right, shout out all these people.
For real.
All right. But other than that, James, I got to start Ghost Runner today. Okay.
Really? Okay.
Ghost Runner was so much fun, but so frustrating at the same time. Like incredibly frustrating. It's a platformer where you're a ninja, basically. And you're slicing dudes. You're slicing dudes. And if you get hit, you have to start the entire thing over again. So it's like this repeating process. Terrible game to stream. I probably won't be streaming it again because I can't talk to chat while I play it. You know what I mean? So it's like...
You're just too focused.
It's way too focused. But it was a great time. I can't wait to play it off stream some more. Been playing some Genshin. I've been playing a little more Valorant. Of course. Genshin and Valorant, it's just, you know, it happens.
Yeah.
And we played some Overwatch this week too.
Yeah, we did. That was a good ass time.
Dude, how about you?
Just Overwatch, baby.
Just Overwatch?
That's all I've had time for is a little bit of Overwatch.
I love it. A little bit more tonight.
Yeah, thinking about doing some placement matches on my personal and a few. So if you want to see me get real angry, then that's how you're going to see me get angry.
Absolutely.
Right?
I can't wait to see it. Absolutely can't wait. So
it's going to be a great time.
We were talking last week. We had a very slow news week here on here on the podcast. Quite a bit.
But this week made up for it in every way, shape, and form.
This week is the exact opposite of a slow news week.
Absolutely.
Here.
Absolute opposite.
There's so much that I don't know. I think some of this is going to be a little quick to go through. We have some discussion. We have some stuff to talk about.
Sure, but I think we have enough big stuff to where we can really draw this out. I mean, not too much, obviously.
Sure.
But
James,
let's just get right into it.
I don't want to wait any longer.
I can't wait any longer, Ben.
Give me the headline story. Here we go.
Cyberpunk 2077 delayed again. Not once, not twice, but this is the third delay for CD Projekt Red. Let me read the statement from CDPR.
Please do.
Hey everyone, today we've decided to move the release date of Cyberpunk 2077 by 21 days. Exactly 3 weeks. The new release date is December 10th. Most likely there are many emotions and questions in your heads, so first and foremost, please accept our humble apologies. The biggest challenge for us right now is shipping the game on current gen, next gen, and PC at the same time, which requires us to prepare and test 9 versions of it. Xbox One/X, compatibility on Xbox Series X, PS4/PS4 Pro, compatibility on PS5, PC, Stadia, while working from home. Since Cyberpunk 2077 evolved towards almost being a next-gen title somewhere along the way, we need to make sure everything works well and every version runs smoothly. We're aware that it might seem unrealistic when someone says that 21 days can make any difference in such a massive and complex game, but they really do. Some of you might also be wondering what these words might mean in light of us saying we achieved Gold Master some time ago. Passing certification or going gold means the game is ready, can be completed, and has all the content in it. But it doesn't mean we stop working on it and raising the quality bar. On the contrary, this is the time where many improvements are being made, which will then be distributed via a day 0 patch. This is the time period we undercalculated. We feel we have an amazing game on our hands and are willing to make every decision, even the hardest ones, if it ultimately leads to you getting a video game you'll fall in love with. Absolutely. Yours, Adam Badowski and Marcin Lewinsky.
Lewinsky.
I had a friend who Snapchat messaged me and a few other friends saying, this is concerning to me. He said, I feel that it's not just that it is trying to get this out on all the platforms at once. He said, I think it's a shit show. I think there's nothing going on, or I think there's so much going on under this, and I don't think the game's like finished in any way, shape, or form. I disagree.
Okay.
I strongly disagree. I don't think CD Projekt Red is a type of studio to try and pull that sort of thing.
Right. I think
also I have no grounds to make that claim.
Sure. I mean, we see this is coming from a studio that has proved themselves with incredible games, right? And so it's hard to think that they're going to screw us over or screwing themselves over, right? In any way, even with a 30-day delay, no worries, or 3 week delay.
21 day, yeah.
Yeah, 21-day delay. You sent me this, and I was like, how the hell are they going to delay a game that's already gone gold? Okay, and I looked into this, James, and there's only been 3 games that I could find that were delayed after they went gold. And all of those games, one of them was like Brothers in Arms, which is like a PS3 game.
Yep.
There was another Xbox exclusive game, and then another third-party game. And all of those, none of those games received above like a 5.5 out of 10 or something like that, like an average. Okay. I don't think that's telling at all of Cyberpunk. I
don't think so either.
At all. But that's a concerning thing. You know what I mean? In the back of my mind, a very concerning pattern. Hopefully this breaks the mold. But you sent me this, and I was bummed. I was just straight up bummed at first. I was like, we gotta wait another, like, 3 weeks, right? Hey, my coworker texts me. He's like, dude, Cyberpunk got delayed. I'm like, yeah, bro, I know. I've been crying all morning, right? It's a huge bummer. But this is good for a couple reasons. If we really want to try to look at the bright side here, okay? 1, November is already absolutely stacked with games.
It's true.
Stacked with games. This is gonna be. It would be hard to play them all in November. So this is kind of nice.
I sent you a tweet from a guy. I think his name is Daniel Ahmad.
Yeah.
And it was, I can hear the audible sighs of Ubisoft as they can finally release games that are gonna be played.
It was all publishers in November are sighing a breath of release. Breath of relief. Yeah. So it's crazy. Hakub in chat brings up a great point right now. He says, as someone who works in the game industry or game development, it's very hard to work from home, which totally will factor into this too, right?
Sure.
I can't give CD Projekt Red crap for this, right? Like I can't give them crap. It sucks. It sucks big time. I don't really know how that works. If there's discs that's already made of the game that are already out there,
sure.
How is that delay even gonna like make sense? Like they haven't shipped. If they've already printed discs of this game, right? It's gone gold.
Day one patch.
Sure, yeah, of course. But someone's gonna get their hands on this early. You know what I mean? Even if the servers aren't live or anything, somebody's gonna get their hands on it early.
Well, yeah, press copies.
I wonder when press copies go out. You would think they would have gone out right now if the game was gonna come out, or maybe like next week or something like that.
If it was gonna release on November 19th, I think it would have been like next week. So like a week prior.
It's crazy. That comes down to the wire for them. So let's say those press discs are already made and stuff. Something is gonna leak. Sure. I guarantee it. Mark my words. We're gonna see something we don't want to see of the game.
Most of the time, that is the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We've also seen people theorizing that the game runs great on next generation and PC, but runs terrible on PS4 and Xbox One. Again, there's no like set for sure in that or anything, but that would be interesting too. I just can't imagine this game even running on my PS4. I don't think it would. I think my PS4 would brick.
No. Yeah.
There's already another game that we'll be talking about later that has been bricking consoles recently. I wrote it down later. We'll get to it.
I don't know what game you're talking about.
Okay, it'll be a surprise. But right. I don't know. What other final thoughts do you have? Because I guess I'm excited that I'm going to get to play this in December now, when before that I can play my Miles Morales first. I can probably finish Ghost of Tsushima by then on the PS5.
Yep.
And a couple other games I want to platinum Astrobot, you know what I mean? So, you know.
Yeah, final thought is I want CD Projekt Red to just take their time.
Right.
I trust that CD Projekt Red is going to be fruitful with the time that they're given.
Mm-hmm. I just can't wait to love this game. I want it to be as best as it can be. I'm okay with the delay.
Sure.
I want to love it so much, like I can't put it down.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't think there's anyone who wants this game who doesn't want to love it.
Yeah.
Right? That's why they're going to pay $70 for it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So
CD Projekt Red, if you're listening, God bless you. Godspeed.
God bless you. If you want to send us review copies.
Oh, we'll review it. We will review it.
We will absolutely review it. Anyway.
Just let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next big story. Travis Scott himself, Cactus Jack, joins PlayStation. This comes
That's right.
from PlayStation's Twitter, where they released a little short 1-minute video. It's just showing that Travis Scott is joining the creative team of PlayStation, and with that comes the Cactus Jack X PlayStation collab.
Right, which we don't know anything about.
Other than the sneakers.
Other than the sneakers.
How the sneakers look.
And oh my god, the shoes they showed were
cool.
Absolutely just awesome. It was so sick.
They're like Dunk Lows.
Right. I gotta sneeze. I'm so sorry. Maybe not. Maybe I don't have
They're
to
Dunk
sneeze.
Lows with the PlayStation logo on the back of the heel.
Yeah. I want them bad. I don't even know what colors they are. They just showed black and white, and I want them. Whatever it is.
I thought they were gray.
Well, just because the whole video was gray, like black and white.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So who knows? But yeah.
On a side note, Greg Miller just found out who Travis Scott was on Tuesday.
Yeah. I don't know. You see the Cactus Jack PlayStation shirts too? It's just said Cactus Jack right here, like on the side. But then I'm assuming that those were being worn by PlayStation employees. So they've got to have some sort of like thing there too.
Like
I'm
other
sure.
branding on them?
I'm sure. Yeah. Probably.
That'd be sick.
But here's the problem, James. Those shoes are going to sell for a couple $100, and there's only going to be a couple thousand of them. They're going to get resold for about $800, $900, and I'll never own a pair. And so I'll just like to look at them. I'll buy a what?
A bot?
A bot to buy it first.
And you buy two, one for resale, one for personal.
There you go. Seems like you got it figured out, James. Oh, buy me a bot.
I don't have money for that.
Yeah, I don't have money for that either. You thought.
I'm unemployed, man.
I'm employed. I don't have money for that. All right. Next up. PS5 unboxing embargo lifts. Okay. And everybody loves Astrobot.
Everyone loves Astrobot. People won't shut up about Astrobot.
If you're unaware of what Astrobot is, it is the game that comes pre-downloaded on your PlayStation 5 console, which leaked has 47 trophies in it.
All right.
If you wanted to know or cared.
I have no idea.
That's a good amount for a small game, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good amount.
What are some of the main impressions you're hearing about the console? What are impressions you have about the console? In terms of overall looks, size, boxing, whatever.
I watched like probably 4 unboxing videos from different outlets, right?
Sure.
Just because I love that crap. I love that stuff. I'm gonna definitely 100% make an unboxing video of my PS5. 100%.
Absolutely.
It's gonna happen.
Why wouldn't you?
Dude, the PS5 is a chonker. Okay, it's huge.
Dude, it's huge.
There's jokes about it, but it's pretty damn big.
You see the one where it was all the sun, like the planets, and then it was the sun, and then all like the stars in the solar system, and then at the very end it was the PlayStation 5.
Of course, it's perfect. But
it's huge.
It's huge, and I guess like I'm not complaining. It's big. It's just big. I understand that the size is for airflow and things like that, and those are very important, and that's fine with me as long as it doesn't sound like my PS4.
I believe that it is justifiably big.
Right.
But it is huge.
It is huge.
Comically
large.
People are struggling to put it into their infotainment.
Infotainment?
Systems. I don't know. That's what they put in cars. I don't know what I'm trying to.
Infotainment.
Multimedia spaces. No, that's what they put in cars. This infotainment system.
I've never heard that term in my entire life.
Oh.
Infotainment. I love it.
But in their multimedia setups.
Yeah. I know. I don't know where I'm gonna put mine yet. I guess we'll figure that out. I think I'm gonna
try and fit mine like behind my monitors or.
Right. Yeah.
It's like 15 inches tall.
But dog, the console, I'll figure it out. I just want to hold a DualSense. Everybody's
Me too,
like,
dog. Everyone won't shut up about the DualSense.
Here's the thing. Before I just go on about how cool it's going to be and awesome it is, right? Mm-hmm. There's one thing I don't like, and it's the black that they use on the bottom of the controller. Like I think looks like leather pants. You know what I mean? It looks like leather. It doesn't look like a matte black. It's a little shiny, whereas the rest of the controller isn't shiny. So I don't know. It's just something weird that I've noticed, but that could just be me. I don't know. I'm just being picky, so it is what it is. But yeah, can't wait. The triggers, dude.
I watched a Digital Foundry video about how he thinks the triggers work.
Okay.
And basically, what he thinks it is, it's like, so normally when you pull a trigger, it's like a little like gear or a cog.
Okay.
That, like moves the opposite direction.
Yeah.
To pull it back.
Mm-hmm.
So what he thinks is there's like a little motor with a spiral type guy, and so the motor, as it's powered, will provide resistance
Interesting.
to the cog.
Yeah, and that's how you get the haptic feedback, or
Not the
adaptive
trigger.
trigger. Yeah, adaptive triggers. I'm so excited to try that out. Like God, what a world, you guys. We are 2 days away. Sorry, 2 weeks away from PS5. Like from this day of recording. If you're watching this tomorrow on YouTube, you are a week and 6 days away from the PS5.
Crazy. I texted that. I sent my buddy a video of the adaptive trigger, of like the guy who was pushing it, and he was like showing how it was giving resistance.
Yeah.
And he said, "Why would you want that?" And I was immediately like, "Man, you don't know games."
It's gonna be cool. They said the bow and arrow example is still my favorite example. We'll see how it really performs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be gimmicky, but it could be awesome. So
I don't think it's gonna be gimmicky. I haven't heard a single person in the games industry say that it's gimmicky.
I'm just saying like in theory it could be, but I haven't heard. I haven't heard
practice,
otherwise.
It doesn't seem gimmicky unless, like, the only way that it's a gimmick is if developers don't use it.
Right. I think developers will use it. The only thing
I hope they do.
All the first parties will use it. I think the first parties are going to be forced to use it, and then third party will be a toss up.
You think they're going to be forced?
100%. Are you kidding me? PlayStation's definitely going to want their first party games to take advantage of all the PlayStation's capabilities. They want
I think
each
that's
game to be
definitely
a showcase.
true, but I feel like developers would want to use it.
Yeah.
Even though it is that extra effort.
Yeah. Absolutely. But that's it. That's all I got. I just can't wait to get my hands on this damn thing.
I want it so bad.
James, I
Ben,
checked.
Do you know when we're going to get our pre-orders? When we're going to get it?
I got an email today about that.
Okay, what did it say?
It says we're getting them. Well, I'm getting mine. Mine's coming from Target, right? Because that's the only place I could order it from.
Right. As is mine.
It's coming in between the 19th to the 21st. Sorry, not the 19th to the 21st. The 13th through the. It was like a 3-day thing. So it was a day after the PS4 5 comes out to 3 days after.
So you're definitely not getting it on launch day.
100% not getting it on launch day, unless they're doing that.
A little bit of myth.
As long as they're doing that, they might have sent it to save their butts. You know what I mean? Like I might get it on launch day, and that's just their buffer room. If something goes wrong, they can't get mad about it because Amazon sent that email out that you're not getting it on launch day. You get it launch week. Best Buy sent an email out saying the same thing. I think they just can't promise that, but the goal is to get it on launch day to all these people. Can you imagine how crazy that would be? Shipping out all those consoles, trying to get them everywhere. It'd be absolutely insane. So I don't really have any other details though on the PS5. James, your mic's muted, Chief. There it is. Nope. There it is.
Now we're good.
We're good.
Back. Sorry, I was trying to find in my email the Target, but I can't find it.
Yeah. No, it's good. I just went on the website and I had a new notification or whatever, but we can check.
Yeah.
But this morning we got something else.
We got a new Demon Souls trailer, baby.
That's right. Demon Souls.
And details.
Yep.
This comes from Polygon, Michael McWhorter, our boy.
Yeah.
Got our new gameplay trailer. We got details from an interview with one of the devs. I forget his name. Failed to write it down. But this game looks so damn good.
Right. I think it looks great. When it first got announced at the PlayStation PS5 hype event, I don't know what you call it.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's just, these have never been my type of games, like a Souls type or ish. Never ever. But this game looks really cool. Like it looks nice. And the trailer they showed today with like gameplay in it really like cemented that for me. Like it was a 4K gameplay thing they came out with. It had no HUD on it, right? It looked like as if I was playing it on a console. If that makes any sense. That sounds like a weird thing. Like
I don't get it.
Okay, if you were to watch a video of, let's say, Spider-Man PS4 on YouTube, that video looks different than when you're actually playing it. Like it's going to be a little bit softer. You're not going to see all the details and stuff like that.
I see what you mean.
I watched this video in 4K on my 4K monitor, right? And it looked just like as if I was playing it.
Yep, I agree.
I know that's a weird thing to say, but I haven't seen that very much in trailers where I feel like, okay, this is exactly how the game's going to look when I play it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was cool, dude. It was cool. The animations were
really
cool. Everything was cool.
Mm-hmm. Just a cool ass game. In terms of some of the details, we see like weapon specific backstabs. Like the character goes from a sword where he stabs like a skeleton through the back, or not a skeleton, but like a zombie.
Yeah.
And then he goes to like a little mace where he like sweeps the legs and then bashes him over the head.
Sure.
And there's a long sword where he like goes in and he picks him up off the ground.
Wow. Yeah.
And he throws him down on the ground. Super cool. A big part of the game that they're making, like that's different from the original, was so carrying capacity is a big mechanic in Demon Souls.
Okay.
I didn't know this, but apparently it's a huge thing.
Okay.
And just inventory management, making sure like that you have enough space, have enough room to carry everything. So you use healing grasses in Demon Souls to heal.
Okay.
And so what they're doing is healing grasses now take up a certain carrying capacity.
Interesting.
So you're going to have to further manage your inventory so that you will be able to heal.
To do that. Right. Huh.
Sorry, comment?
No, keep going.
Similar to Ghost of Tsushima, there will also be a photo mode built in and filters that will allow for different looks and feels, from darker filters to make it feel more like OG Dark Souls, where it's more claustrophobic and dark, to kind of, they mentioned like a noir filter, where if you just want to play it like black and white, you have that option too.
Yeah.
Another thing that they mentioned was 8D rolling. I didn't really have a frame of reference for that. That means just eight directional rolling. 8 directional rolling.
I think that they're trying to say that in the original game there was probably only 4D rolling, front, back, left, right.
That's what I was just about to say. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
No,
Stole the thunder there. So now you got.
It's all good.
You got the different axes
Yep.
you can roll on. That's cool.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited for this game, and I don't think I really would have thought I would be saying that.
Are you gonna play it?
Yeah, I'll play it. I won't get it at launch, so there's too many, dude. I don't have the cash.
I think Demon Souls is gonna be my launch title alongside. I mean, I feel like I have to play Miles Morales.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough, dude. It's gonna be Miles Morales for me, and then Ghost, but that's not even a PS5 game.
Because I still need to buy Last of Us too.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
that's one of my big launch titles.
God, I'm so excited for you, dude. I'm so excited.
Yeah. So I don't know whether should I wait to buy it, or should I just buy it now? I don't know.
If it's on sale, buy it now. I mean, like Ghost of Tsushima is like on one of its sales right now where it's $40. It'll go back up to 60 when it's not on the sale. Might as well buy it now digitally. Let's just have it play it on PS5.
I'll check for sales after this show.
Yeah. Black Friday deals for Best Buy leaked today, and Last of Us is $30. So there's that.
All right. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do
if you wait to there. But
right,
that's probably
I'll also check for PlayStation specific sales too.
Yep.
Because they'll probably have a lot of sales on their own platform.
Imagine an end of the generation sale that's coming up, or maybe like a beginning of PS5. Like, oh, check out these PS4 upgradable games on sale now. Like that would be sick too. So.
Yeah. You want me to take this next story? Because
you take the next story. I haven't even read this one, so.
Okay, no worries. We got a PlayStation blog post this week from Naoki Yoshida from PlayStation Blog. Sorry, I just said PlayStation.
This is basically the PlayStation podcast today. There's just a lot of PlayStation.
Pretty
news.
much.
There is some Xbox news at the end, but.
Did you put that one thing in?
I think so. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yes.
We got a few screenshots. We got a little bit of overview from introducing the world and characters of Final Fantasy 16.
That's right.
Final Fantasy 16, as Yoshida states, takes place in Valisthea, a land surrounded by mountains of crystal called Mother Crystals. These crystals have become matters of conflict for other nations, such as the Grand Duchy, I don't know, of Rosaria, the Holy Emperor of Sanbreque, the Kingdom of Waloed, or Woloed, I have no idea, the Dalmekian Republic, and the Iron Kingdom.
Yes.
Each of which have their own culture and ideology. I assume these are all places you're going to be able to go and explore in the game. The protagonist is a young man by the name of Clive Rosfield, the firstborn son of the Archduke of Rosaria. So,
okay, Clive Rosfield sounds a little bit like you grew up in a trailer park. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's not seeming very royal to me, but yes, continue.
This is an old ass name, okay?
Okay.
Clive is a shield who protects his younger brother Joshua, the dominant of the Phoenix. Now, because Joshua bestowed a bless, this is where it gets kind of like.
If it wasn't crazy enough with all these names, yes. What else?
Okay, so because Joshua bestowed a blessing of the Phoenix on Clive, Clive now has the ability to wield a part of the Icon's fire. However, as the story unfolds, he is swept up into a great tragedy that is not detailed. Now, Joshua, the guy who Clive protects, is his little brother. He is a dominant of the Phoenix, the Icon of Fire, which means that Joshua actually transforms into a phoenix to fight to protect his nation.
This sounds very Final Fantasy.
It's very Final Fantasy. It's pretty cool. I'm all in. Despite his royalty, Joshua treats everyone with kindness and is very much a child, and quote, with a particular dislike of carrots.
Very specific.
Very specific. Yoshida just felt the need to put that in. So Clive protects his younger brother Joshua, who is a phoenix.
Yes.
These two brothers share a confidant by the name of Jill Warwick, who was taken from her homeland in the Northern Kingdom and was raised alongside Joshua and Clive as a royal member of the family.
And never mind. Keep going. I lost my train of thought. A estranged sister who's not really a sister. That's what I'm feeling here. Probably has a sketchy parental lineage that we won't know about until the end of the game. You know, it's one of those things. Someone clip that right now. It's gonna happen. And when I play it, I'll play the clip back.
So what are icons? They are what the so-called summons or huge creatures in like Final Fantasy 15 or in Valisthea that wield powers that are capable of leveling nations. These reside within special beings called dominants, so Joshua. And depending on the realm, these icons are either revered as royalty or weaponized against other nations. Just a lot going on here.
That's a lot.
Basically, all I need to know is icons are big fucking dudes that fuck shit up.
Wow.
And Joshua is one of them, and that's his role in the story.
Cool. Sweet. Final Fantasy 16 trailer looked awesome. Still haven't played 15. I know
it's part of the PlayStation Plus collection.
Yes, that's true. That is true. But I hate to start it over. I got like 3 hours in on your PlayStation.
Why would you have to? Oh, on my PlayStation.
Yeah, when you were in a different country. I may have played it on my account though, so I don't know if that'll carry over.
I don't know.
PS5 cloud saves, maybe. We'll see. That'll be interesting. All right, next up, guys, we have Control Ultimate Edition Cloud version, now out on Switch. This comes from.
Why is it called Cloud version?
I will tell you. Alyssa. This comes from Alyssa Mercant from Games Radar. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Control is now available on Nintendo Switch in a cloud version that will require persistent, high-speed internet access to play it. Now, before I get any farther, James, Control ran like garbage on my base PlayStation 4. Did not run well. But I loved the game so much, the gameplay and the story and everything, that I just fought through it and it was fine. But far enough, James, to where I finished the story and then like literally did everything, right, in the game. Right. I cannot imagine playing this game on Switch. Are you joking my ass? It would never.
Absolutely not.
But here's what they're offering you, James. Control Ultimate Edition, which contains the main game and all the previously released expansions, the Foundation and Awe. The Foundation fills in more of the backstory of the oldest house, while Awe ties Control to Alan Wake together.
What does Awe stand for?
I don't know. Great idea.
Alan Wake something?
Probably, yeah. This game will feature enhanced graphics mode at 60 FPS with ray tracing on, or an enhanced performance mode at 60 frames per second with ray tracing off, all while streaming directly from Nintendo's cloud. It's not playing. It's not playing on your console, James. It's playing somewhere else and just feeding you the thing.
This is Stadia.
This is a step. This is a step in. Here's we go. An unlimited access pass for Control Ultimate Edition will cost you $39.99.
And that's just the full game.
That's the full game plus the streaming. Okay.
Okay.
The details on how you get Control on your Switch are a bit confusing, so let's clarify it. First,
interesting.
You're going to need internet access and a Nintendo account to play Control Ultimate Edition. Then, head to the Nintendo eShop where you'll get a free trial download to test the game since it's completely cloud-based. You'll want to know if your internet is up to snuff. According to the fine print, the game test will need to run for at least 5 minutes before you can purchase an access pass for Control Ultimate Edition. Now, James, I read the headline for this, and before I did any research, I popped up my Switch, went to the store, and it said Control Ultimate Edition free. And I was like, they're doing it for free?
What?
So I download it, right?
Sure.
And then while it's downloading, I read this. I read more. You cannot play this game for more than 5 minutes without buying it from an in-game prompt. So like they let you download it for free to test your internet, and then they charge you if your internet is good enough to do this streaming service. Where is this coming from, Nintendo?
This is so weird.
This is so weird. It's worth noting that there appears to be a queue to access the game. An attempt to download the playtest is met with an announcement that servers are at capacity. Now, here's another thing. Just throw another thing in there. I think that they knew this was not going to be a hit, like the cloud-based. This is going to be for people that didn't have a console that wanted to play Control and are willing to spend those $40 plus have good internet.
People are just really into Control.
Or haven't been able to play it anywhere else, right?
Yeah,
like a PC or anything.
They really want Control.
They really want to try it. I think that they targeted that number real low, so when people realized that you could download it for free, everybody was like, oh, for free, let's go. Except you get 5 minutes, and then it's over, and then you can't play anymore. It's ridiculous. So I looked again, and the download size is 98 megabytes. It's tiny. You just download like a little bit, and the rest of the game streams to you. I do not know what this means for Nintendo. Are they trying to move in that direction?
I have no idea what the hell is going on.
Like, why would they do that? Why would you want... I wouldn't want to stream a game to my Switch with ray tracing and 60 frames per second on my tiny 720p display. Like,
no.
Nintendo, let's put our assets somewhere else. Control runs pretty well on everything else besides current gen software. Play it on PC or PS4 Pro or the upgraded Xbox.
Or next gen.
Or next gen. Which I highly recommend everybody doing because it's a great game. Yeah, I don't know what you're thinking here, Nintendo. I don't know how many people you're gonna get going on this, but good luck to you. You win some, you lose some.
You watched the video of the gameplay.
I did watch the video gameplay.
How'd it look?
Right when the guy loaded in, I would say it's like really framey and glitchy, and then it looked like it ran fine. But he was probably playing on great internet. It really did have the ray tracing too. It looked great. It looked good.
Wow.
But no, I don't see this at all. You know what I mean? I just really don't.
Right.
Yeah. So that's that. That's good old Control streaming onto your Switch. So if you're interested, check it out. But I wouldn't recommend it in the slightest. Fine. I guess I'll rant a little bit more. This feels like something that Nintendo would just axe. You know what I mean? Like they sell it to you for $40 and then they're like, nah, we only had like 1,000 people do it, and then they just cut it and then you're out $40.
This isn't like a Nintendo move though.
No, it's weird because they want to do a Stadia. They want to Stadia it up.
Do you think this is gonna set a trend?
Nah, I hope not. I think this is gonna be a big floof, like a yeah, I don't really see this sticking at all. What do you think?
I have no idea what to think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If depending, okay, well, I'll make my decision or my opinion when we look at the sales numbers about a week from now, a month from now, 2 months from now, and see how many people download this game.
It's gonna be a small number.
I think so too. I don't think it'll sell well.
Nope. I don't think so at all. But do you know what
Vin
will sell well? Yeah, sorry, you said Vin. Go for it. What were you gonna say?
It's okay. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Finn, this is your game.
What's my game?
Your first love.
My first and only love?
Perhaps. The one, maybe the lover that you hate, but you just keep coming back to.
Wow. If you couldn't explain, you couldn't explain it any better. You really couldn't. Let me tell you a little bit.
She cannot keep you away.
She keeps bringing me back. She's like a magnet. She's my cocaine. You know, I just really can't stop, and I know it's bad for me. Okay? Destiny 2. Okay? Destiny 2. God, I love her and I hate her, okay? But here we go. Destiny, their next expansion's coming out pretty soon. It's called Beyond Light, right? Yeah. They released a Vidoc, which is a video documentary, which is like their 15-minute thing. They usually do a couple of these a year, and they're very well produced. Bungie just knows how to do them. They're well done. They get you excited. I was not planning on watching this year's Vidoc.
Really?
No, not at all. But because I know I will fall back into the trap of Destiny. I will spend $40 on it. I will play it for maybe 50 hours. You know what I mean? And then I'll drop it. And I'll pay for the $60 version with all the season pass content, and I won't play any of it.
No.
I'm a schmuck like this, dude. I'm a big time schmuck. Okay? So, James, you wrote this Destiny 2 on the doc. And I was like,
I did.
All right, well, guess I have to watch it. That was it. That was my whole thought process. So here's what we do. I said, James, if you make me watch this, I guarantee I'm going to want to buy it after. Bungie makes great Vidocs. My next bullet point is update. I'm buying Beyond Light. I'm buying it. So I don't know how real that is yet, but let's see. Bungie's target audience is hardcore Destiny fans, and you can tell by the Vidoc. It's way more content if you love Destiny. Okay?
That's why it lost me.
It's more content if you love Destiny. If you don't like it, you're not going to like the expansion. If you don't like Destiny, there's no reason to jump back into this.
I'm out of there.
If you like it or have interest in coming back, this is for you. Lots of the Beyond Light content will be available for free-to-play Destiny with its free-to-play version called New Light, which is not to be confused with Beyond Light. I don't know what the marketing was right there. It's a little too much light in my opinion. But of course, raids and strikes will be restricted for paid access. And probably some of the Crucible maps. I don't really know how they balance that. I really love Bungie, personally. I think Bungie listens to their people. They have a great community. They care about their community a lot, which we can't say for all developers, that's for sure.
True, that's fair.
And I love supporting that team, right? But I don't know how I have the time to sink into Destiny come this November. I sure as hell don't. There's too many other games I want to play. So I am not going to buy this on launch, but I may be picking this up early 2021 if I'm looking for something to play. Because I'm weak. But I won't get this on launch day. Last year I did get the expansion on launch day. Yeah. But oh yeah, here's one other thing I was going to rant about a little bit before we move on topics, just because I gotta get this out of here. But Destiny 2 has new subclasses, right? So these new subclasses are called Stasis, I believe.
Yes, that's the name of the new damage type.
A new elemental type or whatever it's called. I don't know. There's like
whatever.
Yeah, Stasis. But there's a new subclass.
It's a damage type. It's a shield type. It's a energy type.
The subclass is called something different though. I forget what it is.
There's 3 different subclasses that are.
You're able to freeze things. That's what it comes down to. The new subclass, you can freeze things. And yes, from a PvE perspective, I'm down. That's fine. That can make some interesting gameplay scenarios. But in Crucible, which is their PvP mode, which I love, I really love Destiny's PvP. Of course, there's things that gets unbalanced and all that kind of stuff, but I think it's really well done, and I love it. It's probably my favorite first-person shooter, like PvP, that I've played for a long time. You know, I can play that for years. I've been playing it for years, you know, and I don't get bored of it. Whereas like a Call of Duty, you spend a couple months in the multiplayer and you're done. It's because everything's all intertwined.
Always changing.
Yeah, it's beautiful. But James, if I was going head-to-head against you in PvP, James is already tired of this Destiny talk. He's already over it. He's ready to move on.
I kind of am.
I'm so sorry. We're almost there. If I was to freeze you in PvP, James, how annoying would that be? How annoying would that be?
It'd be awful. I would hate it.
I don't want to be frozen in PvP.
No.
Thank you. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Let's move on. Destiny, goodbye.
I'm not buying this DLC. I'm not re-downloading this game.
I'm going to convince you to do it.
Do you know why?
Why?
Shaders are still consumable.
You're only half right. They've changed it. It's weird. It's consumable, but it's always unlocked. Yeah. Just...
You still have to buy it, though. Like, you have to spend legendary shards.
Yeah, you do. You do. You really do. Yeah.
Now, this is the only news that matters on this entire docket. No Man's Sky Next Generation. We got a trailer out now.
Oh my god! Yes! You know what I mean?
It looks so cool!
It looks cool every time. Every time we talk about No Man's Sky on this show, we're always raving about it. Still haven't really played it that much in the...
No, never.
On the new stuff.
It's got fuller worlds, save game transfer. Okay, so before the whole idea, next generation, this is for next gen consoles. It's quite obvious. They are bringing this to a new caliber entirely.
Yep.
They got fuller worlds. They do a whole thing where they start the trailer and it's like No Man's Sky as it is right now. Mm-hmm. So I gotta plug in my headphones to charge them.
No worries.
So it's the game as it is right now, just like kind of a plain. Maybe has like a few rocks scattered about.
Sure.
Got to figure out which way the USB goes. Few rocks scattered about, and then it does the like screen wave, you know, and then it unveils like the way they actually render it in now, and it's got big rocks, it's got trees, it's got tall grass.
Get excited, everybody! Big rocks.
I'm so here for the big rocks. It's got like a beetle that's like huge and it's flying around. It's got 32 player multiplayer. It's got 4K at 60 frames per second. Ultra visuals. No idea what that really.
I think that
really
just means
descriptive.
Like if you play on PC, you can play on ultra settings. I'm assuming that the next gen is going to be native those ultra settings.
Gotcha.
That's my assumption.
Vast base building, which basically just means you can build big ass bases.
Mm-hmm.
Significantly reduced warp speed load times. Crossplay, taking advantage of the PS5 haptics, the advanced audio, and PSVR for this new update.
James, I think the thing that blew me away the most was when they did that pan of like, okay, this is what it looks like on PS4, and then they did the to the PS5 was the light that bounces through the trees and like all the grass and stuff. I was like, that looks awesome. That looks so good.
So cool.
And I just played this on PC and I didn't notice that. I don't know if everything was like on ultra. I probably wasn't playing at the best settings. I'm sure it does look like that. PC freaking, oh, I get it. PC's the best. You know what I mean? I don't care. It looks great. It looks great. The trailer is very cool. If you're into No Man's Sky, you're going to love this. You're going to absolutely love this. And if you're not into No Man's Sky, give it a shot. Give it a shot. It's pretty damn cool. That's it. That's all I got on No Man's Sky. Cool. James, take this next one. Your hype level's pretty damn high for it.
Oh, baby. For November.
Yes.
We got PS Plus games announced. We got Middle of Earth.
Whoa. Hold the phone.
What?
November is going to be a very special month for PS Plus games, James. Yeah. November is also the launch month of PS5.
Yes.
Keep going.
Middle Earth, Shadow of War.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A game that I probably won't download.
Yeah, I'll get it.
I'm interested in it.
Did you play the first one?
Yes. I like the first one.
Love the first one. Loved it.
It's really good. We got Hollow Knight. Incredible game.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely incredible game.
Yep.
And then finally, Bugsnax.
Bugsnax is coming to PS5 on launch.
As a PS Plus game for November, which means it is free for PlayStation Plus members.
Do you know what this means, James? This means I switch my lineup. This means I switch my PS5 lineup.
You're switching the lineup?
I'm switching the lineup. Here's my plan. Day one, first thing I open, Astrobot's Playground. No questions
asked. Of course.
Asked. No question. Yeah. Okay. Number 2 is going to be Miles Morales still. Okay. I can't justify. But after a long day of just swinging and saving people, I'm just going to chill out at night for a little bit with a little bit of Bugsnax, James. Just a little bit of Bugsnax. Okay?
We're talking about Bugsnax.
We're talking about Bugsnax right now.
Yeah.
Right now. And I was not going to get this game if I was going to have to pay for it. And so now, look at us. Look at us go. I might have said in another episode that I would have played this when it comes on PS Plus. Little did I know it would be coming on PS Plus day one. Okay? All right?
Wow.
Let's freaking go. That's literally all the news. There's nothing else about that.
In addition to this, in the same article, in the same PlayStation blog post, this comes from Nick McGuire, PS Blog. They give a full list of the PlayStation Plus collection available. So this means if you have PlayStation Plus, if you're an official PlayStation Plus subscriber, you get access to all of these games to download. From Worldwide Studios, we got Bloodborne.
Yep.
We got Days Gone.
Yes.
We got Detroit Become Human, God of War, Infamous Second Son, Ratchet & Clank, The Last Guardian, Last of Us Remastered, Until Dawn, and Uncharted 4.
Let's go.
From third-party publishers and developers, we got Batman Arkham Knight, Battlefield 1, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombie Chronicles Edition.
Which is interesting.
Crash Bandicoot, very interesting pick. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, Fallout 4, Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition, Monster Hunter World, one of my favorites, Mortal Kombat X, Persona 5.
That means I'll play it.
RE7, and Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Here's the thing. Here's the kicker.
Please, yes.
That makes me the most upset.
Okay.
Or not most upset, sorry. The most excited.
Yeah.
Quite the opposite. All of these games on PS5 will have Game Boost.
Let's go.
Which means they will all take advantage of PS5 hardware for increased frame rates and performance.
God.
And load times.
James, I look at this list and there's a lot of games I want to play on it, right?
Yeah,
but we all know what I'm going to jump to first. We all know. It's Infamous Second Son.
Fuck you.
I love Infamous Second Son. I don't care what anybody
It's not that
tells
good.
me.
It's not that good.
It's so good.
Let's go on cool Persona 5. I'm playing through it right now.
I will play Persona 5.
You have to. Now you don't have an excuse.
I don't have an excuse now. I don't have time for Persona 5. Not in November. But if this is going to be forever thing, if they're always going to be on this PS Plus thing, then I'll be fine. You know what I mean? It'll be great.
Bet your ass I'm streaming it, Hukub.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
That's that.
Vin,
yes.
Talk about the app.
Guess what? We also got another PlayStation blog post. Maybe the third this week.
We got all these PlayStation blog posts.
We got a lot of PlayStation blog posts, okay? All right, here we go. New PlayStation app revealed. Thank the good Lord, because right now on my phone, I have two PlayStation apps. I have the PlayStation app and PlayStation Messages, both of which have undownloaded from my phone because I don't use them enough because they're trash. They're trash. Both the apps suck very badly. They sign you out all the time. They're not convenient. They suck.
Good. Just not good.
But here's what we got. The new PS5 app, which rolls out as of yesterday. It starts rolling out yesterday. So if you have it, you might have it, you might not have it, but I don't have it yet either. Okay. You're going to get an updated user interface. Sleek new user interface. Home screen lets you quickly see what your friends are playing and access details about your recently played games, including your trophy list, which is great. 100%. Love it. That should be there anyways. There's now going to be messaging integration. So there's no more extra app for messaging. It'll be right on that app. Yeah, you still got the old one. RIP. PS Messages app feature will now be integrated in the updated PS app so you can seamlessly message your friends all in one place. As a part of this integration, PS Messages will no longer be available as a standalone app. Your existing messages and threads in PS Messages will be carried over to the updated app. Now here's where it gets the best, in my opinion. Voice chat and party groups. You can now create party groups from the PlayStation app and voice chat with up to 15 of your friends through your mobile phone.
Yep. So cool.
Very Discordy, PlayStation.
Very Discordy. Big Discordy move. Big Discordy energy.
I think that PlayStation should buy Discord. I still think that'd be a good idea. Okay. Natively integrated PlayStation Store. And imagine if PlayStation buys Discord and then they completely own that side of PC. And so these people playing Xbox Game Pass would have to be using a PlayStation-owned thing to talk to their friends so they play their Xbox games on Game Pass.
Very interesting.
There, that would be interesting. Anyways, natively integrated PlayStation Store and remote downloads. The new native PS Store experience enables fast and smooth shopping and browsing with the ability to remotely download games and add-ons directly to your PS4 and PS5, which means, James, you and I can be just chilling somewhere, right? We're out doing something, okay? And you tell me, Vin, let's play this when we get back home, right? I'm going to say, James, I don't have that game downloaded. We can't play that tonight. Well, guess what? We're in luck now because I can download it with 2 clicks on my phone and it's ready by the time I get home.
Here's the thing, man. This was supposed to be a thing on PS4. I remember it.
Yep.
It has never worked.
No, it did not work at all.
Hopefully it works this time.
Yeah, I really hope so. All right, and then there's also going to be PS5 features. When the PS5 arrives, you'll be able to remotely launch games, manage storage on your console if you run out of space while downloading a game, and quickly.
Oh, that's nice.
And quickly sign into the PS5 straight from your PlayStation app. You can have that.
That's really nice.
You can have that app open, ready to go. You could probably. Can you turn on your PS5 from your phone? That'd be interesting too.
That'd be interesting.
So yeah, this will roll out as of yesterday. Over the coming weeks, the PlayStation app, iOS 12.2 or later, or Android 6.0 or later on mobile devices. So let's go. We got a sad one before we got a good one. Okay, we got a sad one. Alana Pierce announced this morning that she's leaving Rooster Teeth, Funhouse, and Inside Gaming. Big rip, I think. But what?
She's got a big job opportunity.
Yeah, she does.
The reason why, she said in her video on YouTube.
Did you watch it?
She said, I did. I watched like the first half.
Yeah, that's all you needed.
Yeah, she basically she got an offer that she couldn't refuse, and she took it.
Yeah.
Which coincidentally, she had to leave Funhouse.
Which is, you know what, Alana Pierce is going to be, I would say, in the top 5 like journalists of this generation. She will be remembered for like what she does. Wow. She's been all around. Bro, she's been at like every major outlet.
She really has.
And she's made like a pretty big impression on each one too. I'm sure wherever she's going, it's going to bring her to the next level even more, you know? So good for her. I wish her the best of luck. The best of luck. James, 2 days ago. Nope, today. Watchdogs Legion came out. Technically yesterday at 9 p.m. Pacific time. But today. Okay. Watchdog Legion. Last week or 2 weeks ago you guessed that they'd be averaging about 6. And I said they'd be averaging 7.
Was that it?
I'm pretty sure. I think we clipped it. Maybe not. But we both didn't think it was going to be great.
No.
The reviews seem to be pretty overall positive.
Pretty good. Yeah, I'm surprised.
What do we got?
IGN gave it an 8, which IGN I feel like is
a little generous, always.
A little generous on this one. PC Gamer got a 80%. Metacritic is sitting at a 75.
And that was yesterday. Some
of the critical sources are like kind of like not super mainstream. Game Informer gave it a 9.
Yep.
Which is insane. And Video Games 24/7 really didn't like it. I wouldn't say they didn't like it, but they gave it a 3 out of 5, saying all show and no substance. Polygon gave it Polygon recommends. They really enjoyed it.
Interesting. So, I mean, I saw a lot of this. I wrote this quote down, all show, no substance, because that seems like a common thing that I've saw across these reviews, is that it's very flashy and showy, and it's really fun to play. But when you really look at the story of it, it's just weak.
Right, I heard
it's
the
shallow.
story's kind of lackluster.
Yeah. Which is all right. That's all right. I don't know.
I don't understand how IGN can give a game an 8 with a lackluster story.
Right.
And that's just being a huge component of the game.
Yeah. I don't know.
It is what it is.
I watched a little bit of gameplay today. Someone was playing it on PC, on Twitch or whatever, and it doesn't look great.
Really?
I don't know if the guy was playing on low settings or anything, but it's hard to gauge when someone plays on PC because, you know, that's based on their, you know, stats on their computer or whatever.
Sure.
So I'm interested to see how it looks on next gen versus this gen and all that kind of stuff. But it did not look good. It could be fun though. Could be fun. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us into the best part of the show.
RFS, baby.
Random fun stuff. We have a stacked
the stories
RFS.
Without a story.
Stacked RFS for you guys today.
Starting off. Performance mode and save transfers are eligible for God of War on PS5.
Good. I want my PS4 save on my PS5. That'd be great.
Of course.
Here we go. This is just for someone in chat asking about it earlier. The Xbox Series X fridge is a real thing, and you can enter a sweepstakes to win on Twitter. Now, before we move on to the next one, James, do you remember when there was an Xbox conference and somebody had the Xbox Series X as the fridge? Do you think that was the real Xbox fridge? Or a real Xbox fridge?
I think it has to be. I'd like to think that it is the real Xbox fridge.
Me too. I think that's a nice this is a nice touch. This is a nice M. Night Shyamalan moment
incredible.
where it's been there the whole time. You know what I mean? It's the astronaut pointing the gun at the other astronaut in space. You know what I mean?
Always has been.
Always has been.
No More Heroes 1 and 2 available on Nintendo Switch today. This comes from @Suda51 on Twitter. This is really funny because a long time ago someone said, "Oh, it would really suck if No More Heroes 1 and 2 came to Switch."
Okay.
And then it came to Switch, so then everyone starts like saying, "Oh, it would really suck if Majora's Mask came to Switch." And all these like other games that are fan favorites.
It's a summoning circle. It would really suck if this
it really
Switch.
is.
Yeah. Okay, the B grader PlayStation X Lego sweepstakes. All right. If you have the Spider-Man PS4 Platinum Trophy, make sure to enter this sweepstakes with your PSN for a chance to win a limited edition Miles Morales minifigure. It's dope. It comes in a little...
You entered that, didn't you?
Absolutely, I entered it. Are you kidding me? It's this little, like... It's a toy, cardboard thing with, like, a cutout with Miles Morales in it. But the art is cool on the packaging, and it's definitely going to be pretty limited. So, like, of course I signed up. You got to shoot my shot. Absolutely.
I don't have the Platinum, so I was not eligible.
You got to get it.
I mean, but the cutoff is, like, today.
Yeah. Do that today, everybody. Tonight. If you have the trophy.
Yep.
Do it.
Yep, so make sure. Tribes of Midgard, an RPG, is coming to PlayStation 5 in 2021. I don't know much about the game. Other than it looks pretty cool.
I saw a trailer of it today on Twitter, or maybe like 45 seconds of it. Looks interesting. It reminded me of Spore when you get to the tribes. Maybe someone will get that, maybe not. I love Spore. Okay.
I love Spore.
Spore's a great game. Yeah.
Yeah. Nope, it's absolutely you.
Okay. Marvel Entertainment unveils Prowler design for Miles Morales. James, you wrote this. Explain this one to me.
So Marvel Entertainment, like the comics, tweeted out a picture of a Spider-Man, or is the Ultimate Spider-Man or Amazing Spider-Man comic with Spider-Man Miles Morales fighting the Prowler with a little blurb on the side that said like seen in like Spider-Man Miles Morales on PlayStation.
That's cool.
So
it's official. It's canon. They made a canon suit.
And then Insomniac retweeted it or quote tweeted it and said, I guess what's the name of the cat?
Bodega Cat.
I guess the Bodega Cat's out of the bag.
The Bodega Cat's out of the bag, of course.
Yep.
All right, finish her off
Destruction
strong.
All Stars misses PS5 launch and will launch February on PlayStation Plus.
I guess we could talk about this one a little bit, but
we can talk about that a little bit.
That was going to be a $70 game that launches with the PlayStation 5. Okay?
Yep.
I don't really know anybody that was planning on buying it. Or it didn't even look that great to me. So,
Finn, I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not convinced yet. At all.
All right.
But hey, in February, if it's free on PS Plus, maybe I might just love it. And that concludes episode 30. What is we on? 38.
39.
38. I checked the episodes.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to change it.
Okay.
That's a wrap. You guys?
That's a wrap.
Thank you everybody so much for hanging out. Chat, YouTube, everybody. If you're interested in joining our Discord, we would love to keep in touch with you. You can find us in the links on YouTube in our description there. Or if you're on Twitch, you can find links to Discord, all of our socials and everything right underneath too. That would be incredible. If you're watching live on Twitch right now, you can stick around for the post show or we can chat it up for a little bit. You guys, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Shout out everybody. Strictly Casual, you guys. We're just starting, okay? We got a lot of content coming for you guys on next gen, all that kind of stuff. Just a lot of stuff I cannot wait to show you guys. So I'm very excited. Very, very excited. That's it. That's that.
That's it.
That's that, everybody. We're going to run that outro. And I will see you guys on the post show. Twitch, stick around. We'll be back. All right, guys. Pew.
Oh.